Hey, what's going on, everyone? I've got another war recap here from Wirewolves. Absolutely beasting it up, guys. Absolutely beasting it up. Sorry, internet connection is a little, we're still waiting for Wi-Fi, but check it out, guys. We beat Warden's Agency. Beat them by 4 triples in an insane amount war. GG's to them. There's some good guys on their other end. As I'm recording this, I just figured out that they released our bases when we had an agreement not to share the war replay. So kind of a dirtbag move there, but be bigger than the other person and move on. So replays are gone from War Agency War, but we did beat them by 4 triples, 24-28, I believe was the final score. And now we have this clan, now Tehran Army. Now these guys, it was confirmed that these guys actually paid someone to do their hits for them. Now, they were trying to end our streak because we are at a 33 win streak with this win, and they wanted to beat our win streak, and so they had one guy doing a lot of their attacks. So kind of crappy, but it's part of the game. You can't hate too much on it. It is part of the game. Some people got to make their money somehow, so might as well make it off of playing Clash of Clans. And yeah, and even with them paying, they didn't beat us, which was kind of cool. It's very, very not. It doesn't happen a lot. So in this case, we got Kartik opening it up. Now Kartik, I've preached nothing but good things about him since I have, known him, and it's been a long time. Actually, I like to think that we're pretty good buds, but anyway, he is going to be doing a queen charge Lalo. He queen charged. It was a very hard queen charge. He did a 3 wall break queen charge into that core. That was, that's a tough funnel over there, guys, and he was able to do it. And he was able to get the Lalo portion all the way around from the 9 o'clock through the Giga Tesla and then finish on that Tesla farm over there with plenty of cleanup troops and a swag freeze and a swag queen's ability. Just add on the swag. This dude's he's raining dollars over here because he's swagging it up over, I'm white, guys, give me a break. And next up we got Narendra Sai. Now this is another player I feel like I recap every single Wirewolves recap just because he's always attacking some of the top 5 bases on the enemy, and just absolutely putting up some insane attacks. In this case, he's doing a Sui King to funnel that queen, and then he also had a Sui troop on the backhand side, and that's going to get the queen to go straight into that Eagle Artillery compartment, and then another jump, guys, a double jump queen charge into the core of this base. He's going to pull the enemy CC and actually get rid of the defending archer queen, and then once he uses that poison spell, this queen is going to stay up, used her ability, but she is going to just keep dominating through the space. He took out that Eagle Artillery, so using all those spells wasn't going to activate that Eagle Artillery. And then he uses hogs when this base is a perfect shaped L, which is what we talk about every single video on here, it feels like, and basically just moves through this base like butter. It's like a butter knife through butter. He just cuts through the space, and he gets every single defense vital structure he needed with that queen, and then this queen is still at full health going in, and the only thing that's left is exactly that archer tower, but she's going to get rid of it after she goes through the defending barbarian king. So beautiful hit. Now we have Wiz Sam here, and Wiz Sam is going to be doing, this is actually a pretty fun attack. He's going to start it off with just the Sui portion to get the queen to focus. Now he sends off a couple trash structure troops just to get rid of those areas over there. Now he's actually going to wall break into this queen defending archer queen area, which is just crazy because where does that come from? Where do you think of that? In a Lalo raid, you really need to take out that queen, if you're not going to bring any skeleton spells. And in this case, he literally just wall breaks Sui that queen to take out the enemy queen. So 1 for 1 there. And then just like that, he starts the Lalo at the 6 o'clock with that Stone Slammer leading, and then a couple hounds leading on the other side. He strategically places those loons so that they're just going to push through the space right as he plans. He uses a healing spell in that Giga Tesla compartment, and then that Warden stays with those loons from the Stone Slammer, which is actually going to be the reason why this was even a 2-star. Because if that Warden didn't stick with that Stone Slammer and those loons, it wouldn't have even been a 2-star. It would have been a 1-star. So check that out, guys. That is Wiz Sam putting up an OP raid there. And just time was the only issue on the back end, but it wasn't enough to stop that triple. And yes, sir, now we're on to the next one, and the next one is going to be Steven from Wirewolves against their number 4. We'll just go with that. And he is going to start off with a queen charge using a Pekka to funnel, and the Pekka is going to get rid of all those trash structures on the 3 o'clock corner to make sure that this queen is going to cut back into the right. Drops those healers after a little bit to make sure those healers were going to stay on the queen and not move to that Pekka. Then he drops that wall wrecker. Now this is going to be a Pekka BoBat from the opposite side of the town hall, and unfortunately that queen gets stuck on a wall for a little bit, but that wall breaker actually opens it up quite a bit more, uses that Warden's ability early simply to make sure that wall wrecker is going to last longer. He's going to have more troops to funnel and to tank for that main kill squad. So as the troops come through, it's literally just going to push, get that Giga Tesla out, and then he's going to do late bats here as soon as the kill squad gets into that multi-target Inferno compartment. And then these bats are going to target all of these point defenses that are going around the space, and he freezes that wizard tower at the 3 o'clock, which is great. That wizard tower at the 9 o'clock gets distracted by the kill squad while these bats go through, finish up killing the rest of the defenses in the other trash structures in this raid. So beautiful hit by Steven. Again, putting up some crazy triples, crazy attacks, everything or stuff that we could all learn by, honestly. And next up is Super 102 from Wirewolves, and he is going to be doing a Sui Hero Hog, and he uses that wall wrecker in this raid to make sure that he gets that Giga Tesla perfectly placed so that that queen, the charging queen, is going to get that enemy CC and the Giga Tesla. The king is simply just going to be used for the funnel on the other side, and then check it out, that queen actually gets that Eagle Artillery. How OP is that? Getting that queen in there to actually get that Eagle Artillery. He's going to send the bulk of his hogs at the 2 o'clock. The hogs are simply going to push through, uses the skeleton spell over that queen, uses the Warden's ability to make those skeletons invincible, and then, just a few hogs around the backhand side to keep this nice and tight, and that's exactly what we like. And if you don't, then I don't know who you are. With the swag healing spell, guys, there was plenty of cleanup troops, those skeleton spells, party wizards, archers, hogs, warden, loons, and the swag heal, all extra for that raid. So great hit there. Next up, we got Lid. Now, Lid, what the heck is going on, man? Lid's pulling up a crazy hit here. She's going to be doing a Sui Hero E-clone Lalo, starting off the Sui King at the 3 o'clock, and the King is literally just going to take those trash structures around the outside. Queen gets used and taken out pretty early, actually, and then Lid is going to E-clone straight into this core. Those E-drags have such big value when it comes to the chain here, and then eventually that last E-drag is going to get taken down after a few chain, but those few chains, really help because it takes out so much HP out of those defenses that are left standing. From there, the Warden and the Lalo portion is going to go with the kind of design of this base, how it's an L shape. Another thing that we preach on this channel is that L shape, and bada bing bada boom, one thing leads to another. Those low HP defenses on the backhand side from that E-dragon are going to make for a very quick triple, just because those loons only need to drop a bomb or two, and then that's GG. Plenty of cleanup troops, a couple minions, lava pups, loons, and that warden. They get stuck on that barbarian king a little bit, but the only structure that is left standing is that storage at the 1 o'clock, 1:30, and that's going to get taken out by a few minions and those lava pups. Bing, bing. Nice, Lid. Beautiful hit, Lid. Next up, we got Super again. This is his second hit within the top 10, guys. This is beautiful. This is commitment. When these guys face a hard war, they're bringing all hands on deck, man. You should see the chat. They're planning attacks. They're dominating. This is great. And Super is going to be doing a Pekka BoBat. Starts it off with a Pekka funnel, and then this queen is going to walk along the outside. Couple Pekkas on the backhand side to make sure that wall wrecker is going to be placed into the core, and the queen's going to follow. Perfect placement on that wall wrecker, because that wall wrecker is going to open all four corners there. And then early Warden's ability to keep that wall wrecker alive. These bowlers are just bowler bouncing 2 layers of defenses at a time. It's beautiful. Bowlers OP, man. Yeah, there's bowlers. And then he's going to activate the bat spell right over that multi-target Inferno compartment and that wizard tower. They're going to take out these point defenses and those hidden Teslas, air defenses, etc., while the queen and the other kill squad focus on the Giga Tesla. Now, if you notice looking at this raid, there's not a lot of defenses left, and those healers are still alive, so it's a little sketch because there's a couple defenses, and luckily those healers stick with that queen a little bit to get her HP up. There is a free spell and 2 more loons that they can drop on this. So Super is going to go ahead and freeze on that on that wizard tower with the splash damage, send those loons in, and then the queen, warden, and that party wizard are simply just going to take the rest of the trash structures around, and that is going to be another GG. I mean, these guys just put up some incredible hits. Now we have Benji here, another player I feel like I talk about a lot on this channel. He's going to be doing a queen charge hog, and he's going to start off with a Pekka and a party wizard to funnel on the left, and then the king to funnel on the right. Sends the wall wrecker early so that the wall wrecker is going to make that hole for that queen to go through. A good Coco Loon taking out the Seeking Air Mine. Double Ice Golem, double Loon CC, drops that poison spell on the enemy CC, and those skeleton troops drops another Coco Loon, which is going to attract any other Seeking Air Mines. And then from there, that queen just gets so much extra time because of those double Ice Golems. It's freezing all those defenses around her, and then she is going to be pushed in even further by that jump spell to take out the defending archer queen. So this was just an OP push. He uses that earthquake spell on the Town Hall Giga Tesla extremely early because it was not activated because it is such low percent at the moment, but that's simply because Benji has not taken out the trash structures around the outside. He really has taken out a ton of different defenses that are vital to a successful queen charge hog attack. And then into this last compartment, multi-target Inferno compartment, the bomber tower and the multi-target Inferno get taken out, and then the last defense remaining is going to be that archer tower at the 3 o'clock. I feel like that was a very fast recap. Like it wasn't even on 4 times, but I feel like I had to talk fast to keep up with that raid. So Benji, that's smooth, man, nice and smooth. Lots of things going on, and you're able to sit there and conquer it. Now here we go, guys. Here is my attack, and I did get a triple. Check that out. I dropped in 3 loons because, one, this was a fresh attack, and I was a little worried because I didn't know if there was going to be a hit Tesla farm on the outside of that town hall, because a lot of times you want a Tesla farm on the outside of the town hall walls in this scenario because it makes for the funnel extremely hard. Like if I would have known that there was that there was Teslas on that outside, then I probably, I don't know. It was a shot in the dark, but if there was Teslas on the outside, it definitely wouldn't have been a triple because my kill squad the funnel would have failed. I send the hogs in at the 3 o'clock. They're gonna simply go around. I was able to save my first heal. Took quite a while just because there was all point defenses and the rest were distracted. The queen is kind of gets distracted and goes on her own gig, which is okay, whatever. The hogs are getting pretty lucky getting through, taking out these multi-target infernos with these giant bombs, and then going into that last section, there's only a couple hidden Teslas left. They're gonna get taken out. The queen is still alive. The skeleton traps get taken out. My favorite part of any raid. I'm going to start doing like drawings, if you guys can guess my favorite part of the raid, then I'm going to award you guys with Apple gift cards or something like that, or Android if you guys use Android. But yeah. Next up we got Abracadabra, and he's going to be doing a Pekka BoBat using the E-Drag funnel. Tons of chain value with the E-Dragon in this section because there are so many different structures that are just straight next to each other, which is just going to have so much chain value. Again, this chain value, it goes all the way deep into that Eagle Artillery, so check out that funnel, guys. Gonna send in the kill squad at the 10 o'clock, or 10:30, 11. And that wall wrecker is going to make it straight to that Giga Tesla. That Pekka and the Ice Golem are going to take out that Giga Tesla for the second star. He's going to send in the bats while that Wizard Tower is now distracted. The bats are going to take out so many point defenses around the outside, which is great because the Barbarian King and those Barbarians and those Wizards were pretty low on health. And then perfectly placed freezes to where those bats are not going to get taken out by that Wizard Tower. And then they're actually going to do the majority of the damage to that multi-target Inferno. So going into the last section of this raid, there is only that Archer Tower and the cannon left alive, but the Queen still has her ability, going to break through that wall, and then, I mean, GG, everything else just gets taken out before. I mean, it's not even a challenge here. Abracadabra makes it look like it's something easy, and, great hit. Great hit. Whew! Man, we're recapping like crazy today, guys. My voice is getting hoarse. I need some water. Check that out. So, yeah. We're going to keep going. We're going to finish this raid, and then we're going to keep making some more YouTubes, guys. So that's it. 35-31 triples against Tehran Army after they were confirmed about hiring to try and take our win streak away. We are now at 33, which is Wirewolf's record.